Metatarsal guards are used in protective footgear to shield the foot's metatarsal bones in work environments that present risks of injuries to the feet. Made from a variety of materials, the basic design of a metatarsal guard is a protective layer that goes beyond protecting the toes. If there is a chance of heavy materials, tools, debris, or objects falling on your feet, you need work boots with metatarsal guards. In this video we have selected the best metatarsal work boots for you. Without further ado, let's get started.
This is the Philadelphia, definitely ready to check it out, so let's get into it. This boot features what we're calling barnyard resistant leather. It's much more resistant to chemicals, minerals, oils. This has the carbon fiber safety toe, and it comes in a 6 1/8 version. The Philadelphia features our keen polar traction technology, which has these pads have microglass filaments that grab into ice and provide optimal traction as you walk. Another new technology we brought in is this 3/4 welt heel stabilizer system. This Philadelphia is featuring also an internal MetGuard for protection of the top of the foot in case of impact. All 3 boots have a puncture resistant plate as well. All these boots have keen dry, waterproof, breathable membranes. The Philadelphia is built for a lot of heavy duty jobs, but just for example, railroad, heavy machinery, excavation, general heavy construction, and metal manufacturing.
And today we're talking about MetGuard work boots. This is the CMF 8720. This is our men's 8-inch waterproof boot with a Poron XRD internal MetGuard for extra protection, which also comes with a composite safety toe. These work boots have an oil tan leather with durable rubber toe and heel bumpers and night high visible reflective piping. They're built on our Carhartt Rugged Flex rubber outsole for durable traction and heat resistance. They have our Storm Defender waterproof breathable membrane, which keeps your feet dry but lets them breathe. The Comfort Cushion insole provides support and reduces foot fatigue.
Today, you'll be anchoring, bracing, bolting, caulking, cutting, carrying, digging, drilling, drywalling, framing, fixing, hammering, hedging, insulating, lifting, loading, painting, planning, pulling, sawing, trimming, weeding, wiring, wrenching, and who knows what else. What's expected of you will change. The tools you use will change, but the boots on your feet don't have to. Introducing the Chicago from Keen Utility. Ready for whatever the day brings with lightweight carbon fiber safety toes, keen regen energy return midsoles, and oil and slip resistant rubber outsoles. The Chicago from Keen Utility. The work boot that does it all, just like you.
And today we're looking at the Endurance 6-inch external MetGuard steel toe. It's from Timberland Pro. Now these have a premium full grain leather upper with plenty of comfort built to the inside here. Definitely gonna keep your feet feeling great all work day long. It's held together with a cement construction there around the bottom to give you amazing flexibility and reduced break-in time. You're gonna be able to walk and feel comfortable in these right away. No need to worry about breaking them in. It's lined with mesh throughout the interior there to allow for amazing breathability. It also has some odor control technology in there as well to keep your feet feeling and smelling fresh. It all sits on top of this really sturdy rubber outsole down here that's slip, oil, and heat resistant. Here across the front, we're gonna have this external contoured guard that is gonna give you amazing impact resistance up here in the front. And of course, beneath that, here, we're gonna have that steel toe that's really gonna help keep everything protected. Another cool feature down here is that we're gonna have that ladder lock technology in the outsole to help keep you steady on those ladders. It also has a metallic puncture resistant plate down there for underfoot protection. Another really awesome feature is here in the midsole, we're gonna have that Timberland Pro 24/7 comfort suspension technology, which is really gonna keep you feeling energized on the work site, help reduce shock and fight away foot fatigue all work day long. Keep your feet nice and protected thanks to these awesome boots here from Timberland Pro.
This is the MICHELIN Sledge steel toe metatarsal work boot. This boot is all about safety. It has an external metatarsal guard to protect the top of your foot. There's also a steel toe, and this boot protects you from electrical hazards. The outsole has this great tread, and it resists chemicals, heat, and abrasions. This boot also has a shock absorbent midsole to provide walking comfort.
Sometimes I get asked, what boot do you recommend for around the acid bay? And that's a tough area. Obviously, there's lots of stuff going on there, harsh chemicals, etc. Boots want to come apart. It's not exactly the best environment for a boot. I can't tell you what boot you should wear, but I will tell you what we've had the best experience with. Now, this Tingley boot, we've had several types of rubber boots here throughout the years, and for some reason, we keep coming back to this Tingley boot. And I think the reason why is because of the floating metatarsal guard. So you've got a floating metatarsal. In other words, it's not actually fixed to an area in the boot, and it's not going to rub up against the top of your foot right here. And there is some flexibility, as you can see. It is semi-flexible. This boot, again, is a metatarsal guard and a steel toe, all in one, so you don't really have to have the external metatarsal guard if that's a requirement of your company. Second, slip-resistant sole here, which is fairly common. However, I do want to point out this little nub here, which makes them easier to get in and out of. Also, the top opens up nice and wide. There's these little clips here to give you that extra space to get your foot in there before actually buttoning them all up. Also, they puncture resistant insole here. So the whole bottom here is puncture resistant. Should you have wire poking up or anything like that, this is going to protect the user against any type of nails and whatnot going through. Again, the poly toe seems to make it a lot more comfortable than the standard steel toe, along with the floating metatarsal. That's pretty much it. It also has this reflective property, but a lot of times your kettle suit is over that, or your apron's over that, so sometimes this is not as visible, but when it is visible, it's kind of a cool feature to have.
I've got the Groundbreaker from Iron Age, and this bad boy is going to keep you super safe out on the work site. This super rugged work boot is made of that super sturdy full grain leather upper, and of course we also have the Kevlar stitching, which is going to give you tons of long-lasting durability. Over the front we have that external MetGuard, which is going to protect the top of the foot, and including that steel toe, you've got tons of protection at the front of the foot, and it also protects you from electrical hazards. You've got that spongy rubber heel that's going to give you lots of comfort and added shock absorption, and combined with that removable EVA footbed, you're going to be super comfortable on the work site. Got a flexible collar up here that's going to give you lots of range of motion and comfort, and that easy on and off with that pull tab. And all that good stuff is sitting on top of that super durable, a little bit flexible, slip and heat resistant rubber outsole. It's going to give you tough traction and lots of comfort on a variety of surfaces. So for those rugged good looks and tons of safety features, don't miss out on this boot from Iron Age.
And we're checking out these steel toe styled shoes from Keen Utility. These work shoes are made with a waterproof leather and mesh upper, so it's breathable. There's also an internal lightweight Powertrain XRD metatarsal guard. It protects the top of the foot from impacts and abrasions. Got the steel toe here that's electrical hazard protected. Easy to lace up, nice cushioning around the collar. It's also got reflective webbing for those low light conditions. Treated with CleanSport NXT on the inside, it's going to give you a fresher foot environment and fight odors, plus a moisture wicking textile lining. There is a removable metatomical polyurethane footbed, gives you long lasting underfoot comfort and support, moves well with the foot too. The contoured heel lock is in the back. You've got a dual density compression molded EVA midsole that gives you support as well as shock absorption. The Keen Key Tech Flex provides contoured underfoot support, comfort and stability, and it's non-marking as well as slip and oil resistant. Get work done comfortably with these shoes from Keen Utility.
We're going to be talking about the Doc Marten Ironbridge Metatarsal series. They have two different varieties. They have an internal version, which features the D30 internal metatarsal, and they have the external, which is just a steel plate metatarsal. So with the D30 internal metatarsal, what that means is it's a phase change material. So it's going to be soft and flexible, a little bit lighter weight, but if you happen to drop something on your foot, it'll stiffen up to give you the protection needed. Both of these boots also have the steel toe in them. A couple other features to be aware of with these boots is they do have slip resistant outsoles. The Doc Martens have a really high slip rating on them, and they are both rated for electrical hazard. Another thing that people seem to really enjoy about these is they do have a PVC cushion outsole, so they're going to give you a lot of comfort through the outsole of the boot.
And this is the Powertrain alloy toe from Timberland Pro. Now these have a premium ripstop nylon upper that's incredibly durable, but really help keep your feet protected in all different types of conditions you may encounter throughout your workday. Of course, you got that alloy safety toe up here in front to keep the toes protected. It's got a really breathable mesh-lined interior that is antimicrobial to fight away foot odor. Lots of padding, as you can see, too, to really support the ankle. Once you lace up, keep that held into place. It's got a cement construction here around the bottom to reduce break-in time. Look at that flex. You can get that right away, straight out of the box. It's got a really soft and comfortable footbed on bottom made out of that Timberland Pro 24/7 comfort suspension technology to really help reduce strain on your foot, fight away foot fatigue, keep your feet feeling energized all day long. And then you got that polyurethane outsole here that's oil resistant to help keep you steady for all different types of surfaces. Keep your feet protected all work day long thanks to these super comfortable boots here from Timberland Pro.